Hey, what's up guys? This is Nate from Create with Nate. In today's video, I want to show you guys a look into the process and the parts that went into building my super high-end custom dual water loop gaming PC. Now, anyone who knows me personally knows that I've been a huge computer guy. I think I built my first computer probably around 1990, 1992, somewhere around there. And I've been building computers ever since. And big PC gamer, also play consoles too, but PC gamer by heart. And I'm at the point in my life where I was able to afford to put basically unlimited resources into this build. So I was able to purchase a RTX 4090 right when it was released. I took it apart immediately, put an EK water block on it, 5900X processor, a few other parts. I'll go into the list a little bit more in detail when I show you guys the build hanging on the wall. But if you got some time and you're interested in high-end PC builds and you're interested in water cooling, please hang out with me. I'll also give you guys a little bit of preview of my home office, my studio that I work of. My job is part-time work at home and then part-time in the office. So a few days a week I'm at home, either working on the studio or gaming, whatever the case may be. But if you're interested, come hang out with me for a few minutes and I'll show you guys what I was able to put together earlier this year. Thanks. All right, so we are down here at my basement studio, and usually before I, get to work for the morning or for the evening, I start off by doing this. Alexa, turn on Office Systems.
Okay.
Everything begins to boot up. So here we have my custom dual water loop gaming PC, which I affectionately call Pipe Dreams. You can see why I've got quite a bit of pipe on it. So we can start off parts-wise with the graphics card. It's a Asus TUF RTX 4090 that I've obviously removed the fan assembly and put a water block on. It's an EK Vector 2 water block. This goes to its own independent loop with an EK pump and Corsair fans and radiator. And then up for the CPU, we have a 5900X Ryzen, which has its own EK water loop, EK water pump, I should say, with same Corsair fans and radiator. And next to that, we have 64 gigs of DDR4 memory. I can't remember the manufacturer. I actually just purchased it recently. I'm gonna have to put the link in the descriptions. And then behind there, that little strip you can see back there is actually a 4 terabyte Gen 3 NVMe. I think it's a Corsair. And for the power supply, it is an EVGA Supernova P3 1200 fully modular platinum rated power supply. And the case itself is a Thermaltake, I think it's called a Core P8. As you can see, it is wall mounted. Nice thing about this is it actually uses the same mount. I think it's called a Versa or a Vesa mount that your normal flat panel televisions use. So you can actually take it up and down off the wall whenever I want, even though I don't. But if I need to work on it and I don't want to work on it up there, I can easily remove it. And in here I have UV reactive fluid, green and blue. And there's a really powerful UV black light above that, kind of illuminates the case. And there's also some UV black light LED service mount LEDs inside the case. And then all throughout my house I have the new Ubiquiti Wi-Fi 6 long range Pro, I think, access points. And then here is the main room. I'm actually going to open my utility closet and take a step back to give you guys a little better view. So the room itself, I did pay a construction company to frame in. This was before I got really adventurous. However, I did do all the finished carpentry, the paint, the trim, the crown molding. I did all the edge lighting and the crown molding. And I did the doors. I think that's about it. So let's stop on over here at my kegerator. Right now on tap, we've got 1/6 barrel of Voodoo Ranger Juice Force. Absolutely love it. It's really nice being able to just step back here whenever I want. Of course, not while I'm working for my job, that is. But if I'm gaming on the evening or, doing some video editing or something, it's really nice to be able to step back and just, pull a lever and get a nice tap IPA pour. And then let's head on over to my display wall. So the main display is a 55-inch 4K OLED LG. So it's technically a television because it has all the smart apps and everything built in, but it also has G-Sync and FreeSync, which computer monitors have. This is the best gaming display I've ever used, and it's obviously OLED, so the picture quality is insane. And yes, above here, I don't know if some of you guys may have heard from my other videos, I used to stream on Twitch. I went by Dr. Frag, had a decent little following. That is my gamer handle on basically every platform. So if you guys are out there online, either like Warzone or really whatever like the newest AAA game is, you might see Dr. Frag out there. Feel free to give me a shout out. My chair is a Secret Lab Titan Cloud 9. This is the absolute best chair for my neck and back that I've ever experienced in my life. I know they're a little pricey, but it's absolutely worth it. I have good little extra pillows on there. The keyboard is also a Corsair. Not exactly sure the model number. It's fully mechanical. I'm not going to get too close because it's a little nasty. Haven't cleaned it in a while. I'm not going to lie. Mouse is a Logitech, one of the gaming mice. I'm not exactly sure which. Over here I have also a Logitech wireless headset. Again, not exactly sure the exact model. Pretty new, a couple of years old. And then I have a Razer Kyra Pro headset. And I'm trying to think. The speakers. These speakers are almost 20 years old. They are Rocket Studio monitors, Rocket 5s, and I have no reason to ever switch to the absolute best sounding speakers I've ever had in my life. Highly recommend them. The side monitors they're just like 27-inch generic 1440p displays. So all of the cabling for the monitor wall actually runs up through this column here, all the way back down to the computer. So everything's hidden. And what else we got? This is actually a recent addition. This is a fully motorized, I guess it's technically a couch, but it's kind of like theater seating. It goes back and has like little hidden compartments, which are really cool. So if my wife and I are down here eating snacks and watching a movie, we get like this little table that comes down, and then I can put little lights on it, recline it back. It's really nice to, just relax down here, watch a movie, or sometimes I'll even take like, video conference down here while I'm working, sit on the couch. It's much better than having to sit in the office chair. So yeah, guys, this is my studio that I work out of 3 days a week at least, 3 to 4 days a week, and then other days I'm in the big office. But I'm here down here working on the YouTube channel and gaming, and sometimes my kids will come in here and hang out. But I spend a lot of my life down here, so I wanted to make a space that I really enjoyed being in, and that I could be productive in, as well as relax as well, and have fun sometimes. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and shout out in the comments, and I will definitely try to get those answered for you. I'll do my best to put links to all the different products that I've shown here in case anyone's interested in purchasing anything. Other than that, I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with me.